Alright, it's 6 p.m. It's time to prep some Dungeons and Dragons. On tonight's agenda is Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Odyssey of the Dragonlords probably requires the second most prep of any of my 5 campaigns. I guess 6 if you count Hero Quest. Hero Quest is just 14 one-shots, so literally it's 14 maps and 14 sessions, so it's really not too bad. Skull and Shackles is definitely my worst because the published adventure itself is very old, like 10 or 15 years old, and the quality of the assets did not age as well with time, so that all had to be updated, upgraded, all that kind of stuff from scratch. Conversion from first edition Pathfinder into regular 5th edition D&D, and then eventually we just gave up on the published adventure, so it's all homebrew now. So that one's definitely the most prep. Odyssey definitely comes in second place, pretty close second, because it's a huge published adventure. They provide a lot of material, but they don't provide all the material. I doubt there's ever going to be a published campaign that does. Alright, so tonight they are going to partake in the Great Debates. These are similar to the Great Games, so it's just going to be a bunch of nerd games that they play. I like the idea of the Great Debates because it adds some, I don't know, it adds some fun mini games for characters that are not super combat centric. That being said, there is going to be a combat. There's going to be a Pokemon battle with a custom map that we made, so that should be pretty cool. From what I could tell, only one person is participating in it, so it should go pretty quick. I'm going to boot up my notes for that, and let's switch over to the Pokemon Arena, and we'll make sure that's prepped for tonight. Wow, there's a lot of maps. Let's see, Academy, Mitros, more Mitros, man, more Mitros, Astoria, oh, it's all the way back here, that's right. So we'll call this Mitros Pokemon. Alright, so let me drag that bad boy all the way over. There we go. Good interface. Good interface. Here we go. Almost there. Oh, nope. Still going. Almost there. Almost. Still going. Almost there. And stop. Alright. There we go. Okay, so our Mitros Pokemon's Arena, we already built it. We already dynamically lit it. So in that way, it's good to go. A couple things we could do now is we could bring in some crowds, which we have some crowd tokens here. I did go ahead and make some crowd tokens using tokens, which was kind of cool. But I don't know if I really want to use them. I kind of like these little cartoony guys. Just put them in the stands, call it a day. Just enough to kind of represent, yeah, people actually are here. They showed up to watch. There we go. Alright, and then of course the implication is there's more people under the awnings, all that jazz. Anybody that's keeping track of the lore of this setting, you know that if there's a Dragonborn in the crowd, that doesn't make any sense, because there really aren't any Dragonborn in this setting. By default, like if you're a Dragonborn, you are essentially super rare, super special. You're what an ASMR is supposed to be, I guess. Oh, we can't rotate because we've got too many critical hit cards. Alright, so now we've got a crowd. It looks like it's actually populated. I've got this watery pool in the background. I was thinking about keeping it but if I am, I'm going to lower the GM opacity so I don't have to look at it too much. All right. So the only person that's participating in this is Philippocles, and he's bringing Philippithrees. So let's go in here, go to pets, and poop out Philippithrees. There we go. Okay, and then Philippocles would be there also. And according to our document about the Great Debates, here we go. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure if he's the only PC entering, he just ends up going to the final qualifiers. Here we go. But we have a list of potential opponents that he could have fought that I may need miniatures for. Alright, let's see. Opening ceremony. Just gonna bullshit a bunch of stuff about wisdom and intelligence. The Great Debates. The heroes are invited to participate. Qualifying. Give me this outline. There we go. Where's the Pokemans at? Science fair, riddle competition, pocket dimension. Oh, these aren't set up properly. There we go. Now, I believe, excuse me, didn't mean to call for the mic. I believe Philippithrees is now a medium creature because he's growing big. So that would put him in the Beast Cup, where he can compete against Gherkins, the let's just call him a Velociraptor. I can't pronounce this. Hold on, my screen reader will help me.
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus. Okay, so a Deinonychus from Pickle Island, or Lysanios, a fleece mane lion, which are super dope, or Vapora, a water elemental. And water elementals will be pretty tough for Philippithrees to fight. I kind of feel like the Fleece Mane Lion might be a good pick. Let's see what we could do. Plus, I mean, look at that fab hair. Look at that thing. It's gorgeous. Alright. Fleece Mane Lion's a CR3. It's got 45 health. Let's see what Philippithrees is bringing to the table. He is most assuredly not bringing that much health to the table. He does have pack tactics, but that's not going to help him because he doesn't have any allies. He's aggressive. I don't think this thing's going to try to avoid him too much. We may have to go with the dinosaur. I don't want to create like a completely impossible fight here. And plus the Fleece Mane Lion is large. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. I'm pretty sure these are only like a CR2 or something, if that. Alright. These guys are a CR1. So it would be a tough fight, but he at least has a chance of doing it. Doesn't really have any special abilities besides Pounce. Oh, Fleece Mane Lion Cub could work. Then I'd have to like size it down. But meanwhile, if I bring a dinosaur to the equation, I do establish that there is in fact an island with dinosaurs on it for later in the campaign when I want dinosaurs. And then also when people want to turn into dinosaurs, they know that they need to go to Dinosaur Island to learn how to polymorph people into dinosaurs. So there's a lot of like hinting that, you know, dinosaurs are the thing. I was gonna save these lions for there's an island where Thylea's tree is located, and the party is actually hunted by lions. And I thought that might be cool to use the Fleece Mane Lions there, because they do have legendary actions and everything else. And since they would be like the alpha male and female of the pack or whatever, pride, I would just give them like max HP and, you know, like boost them a little bit, but they're already pretty awesome. I just don't see a way to dumb this one down without it being ridiculous. So I think I'm going to go with dinosaurs. So let me drag the stat block out. And I, of course, do not have a Greek dinosaur. So I'm going to have to go find one real quick. Also, yeah, I saw this guy on Reddit. I think he specializes in Dragonborn. Oh my god. So amazing. Not to get super distracted, but just look at that. That's awesome. Yeah. Anyways, focus. This is Sam Tiala? Yeah, Santala, sorry. Sam Santala. And, yeah, he seems to totally specialize in that. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of these bad boys. We want the most pickle looking one we could find. Ooh, this guy looks pretty good. Doesn't really look like a pickle, but he looks pretty good. This one looks pretty cool too. Also, this guy with the horns is super dope. But, ooh, that's a tough call. We go with the horns? That's like real fantasy right down here. Or do we go with the one that's got like the sort of cunning intelligence to it? Kind of digging this one with the cunning intelligence. Alright, we'll go with this one. So, we gotta boot up our tokens. Template. Here we go. Alright. And our first Greek dinosaur of the campaign. Nice. I need to be fully justified when a Deviljo attacks my Greek party. It's very important that we establish a dinosaur standard early on. Alright. That's a pretty aggressive magic wand, so we'll drop it down just a smidge. There we go. Alright. Magic Dino Chicken. Oh, I deleted its nose. Is done. Alright. And I'll have to. Oh man, I can't remember the spelling of this thing. I liked dinosaurs as a kid, but dinosaur names, they're hard. They're hard for me. Here we go. There we go. So this would be Phylea, Beast, Dianakis. Alright. And bring him over. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. It's 13 and 26. So 13, 26, 26. And done. And this creature's name is Gherkins. Now, we have to make the important decision. Is Gherkins being trained by a Cruelcumber to support Kyra's narrative? Is the cucumber actually... Is it actually Kira? What is the situation there? Who knows for sure. I think a rival trainer that is also a Cruelcumber would be pretty fitting and help Kyra's narrative, even if she just paid someone to dress up as a cucumber. I feel like that would still be in line with what she's bringing to the table. So, let's see if we could find a Cruelcumber. Make a mini for that real quick. Nope, that ain't happening. Alright. I don't know why it thinks Taylor Swift is a Cruelcumber. They're obviously right here. It's a real thing, for real. There we go. This nicely animated one. We're not going to make an animated token, but we could at least use this. Yeah, I ran into this when I was playing the latest Dragon Warrior game on the Switch, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. And I don't think I played after that. So, I don't have too much time to play video games, and it's very much like if I'm not super into it right away, I'll be like, well, that's it for me. Alright. Where are you at, Cruel Cumber? Where did you get saved at? I see. This would be... Oh, wow. That's terrifying. Its mouth is open so wide. There we go. Let's see. Perfect. It's perfect in every way. Alright. Add a little contrast there. Duplicate it. Can't forget his weird stem thing that's got going on there. Wonderful. Alright, let's see. Over here. And good. Delete. And now we have a beautiful Cruel Cumber. We actually went to the trouble of doing this. Sweet. Alright. Because Kyra ain't no liar. That's why. Okay. Let's see. Random ancient Greek name generator. And we'll go ahead and give this pickle a name real quick. Let's see. His name is Dilamedes. Perfect. Alright. So, now we have a cool, mostly fair fight between these two competitors. So that should make for an interesting encounter. Hey, what's up? Actually, this is going to be the big cup. Philippa Threes has grown up. He is now a medium-sized creature. So, I think I updated his stats a bit. Maybe? I thought I did. Let's see. Let's see. Cerberus Young Puppy. Yeah. Cerberus Pup. So yeah, he's got a breath weapon now. That's right. He learned his breath weapon. So yeah, this little cutie is gonna go up against this dinosaur from Pickle Island. And this is the dinosaur's trainer, Dilamedes, the Cruel Cumber. I'm sticking to this. I'm not gonna let it go. That's just how it has to be. Alright. Now, everybody else could just arrange themselves on the benches to watch, that sort of thing. Nobody else said they wanted to do this, so I think we're good. I feel like if they didn't tell me by now, then, you know, that's it. Like, I asked over a week in advance if they wanted to compete in this, and that was it. So we're just going to have this one battle. I hope somebody else could use this Pokemon map, because I spent a long time on it to only have a pickle fight a puppy. But, you know, it's whatever. Alright, so what else? I'm checking to see what my group said. Pokemon Battle with Phil, Mathletes with Hypatia. Alright, so to review real quick, for math, it's just opposed intelligence checks. So it's a skill challenge, 3 victories before 2 failures, and you win some drachmae, and of course the esteem of being good at math. Riddles with Astraeus. We're just using the Kassoon random riddle generator, so that will be that. We'll just keep hitting the button until we get riddles. Let's see. There we go. I think I've asked this one before in a different group, so they're going to know the answer. There we go. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and put some questions in here real quick, just so I have them ready to go. Because they don't always give you a riddle. Sometimes they just give you just random stuff here, like puzzles and stuff. 2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter, 1 on night. The letter R. A head, a tail is brown, it has no legs. That's pretty good, but also a little too contemporary. Whoever makes it tells it not. Whoever takes it knows it not. Whoever knows it wants it not. Counterfeit money. Okay, that's pretty good. That also applies to this game. Let's see. Wow, they just keep throwing that same riddle back at us. I guess I could just go to like an actual riddle generator. I go around in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain, no matter where I am led. A wheel. That one's pretty good. The generator gave us 2 wheels. I'm thinking that they don't have a lot of riddles loaded into this generator. Let's see. Alright. How far will a blind dog walk into a forest? Halfway. After he gets halfway, he's walking out of the forest. Oh, shit. That's really good. I'd be so mad if somebody asked me that. My daughter asked me riddles like that. I could be long, I could be short, I could be grown, I could be bought, I could be painted or left bare, I could be round or square. What am I? A fingernail. The bot part is a little confusing in the context of ancient Greece, but it's pretty good. We'll go with something else. A box without hinges, lock, or key. Golden treasure lies within. An egg. I mean, I hope somebody knows the answer to that. That's pretty basic shit. Alright, let's see. Give me another one. The party arrives at the altar covered in dry blood. Oh, that's an actual scenario. Let's see. Nope, that's another wordplay one. Alright, at night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they? The stars. That's a good one. Okay, and we'll grab one more for good measure, and then we'll call it a day on puzzles, or riddles. Okay. Okay. 3 lives have I. Gentle enough to soothe the skin, light enough to caress the skin, hard enough to crack rocks. Water. Nah, I'm not really digging that one. The more you have of it, the less you can see. Darkness. There you go. Super basic. Okay. Put that up by egg. Alright. So, we got some riddles now to work with. What's next? Science fair. Tal's the only one entering, and he's entering himself impassively. So we'll just bullshit some narrative for that. That's fine. Debates. Let's see. We've already got that pretty mapped out. Sadly, or perhaps not sadly, perhaps excitingly, one of my players is planning to use the debates as a political platform. to essentially denounce Mitros, the city, and its corruption. So that'll be pretty exciting. Yeah. I know nobody wanted to put in that work. So, oh well. Let's see. Then we've got the last one that they're interested in entering is the trivia. This 100% is going to chew up all 3 hours of our night between the Pokemon battle, the Mathletes challenge, the riddle competition, bullshitting about science fair, and then debates. All right. So obviously, in the science fair, Talos is going to win because 2 of the judges are his friends, Pythor and Vulcan. So they're just going to be like, of course, this guy's the greatest. He's a robot. How much cooler could you get than a robot? You can't. This robot helped me quit my alcoholism. He's the winner. Uh, I feel like Pythor doesn't give a shit about nepotism. So he would definitely pick his friend to be the winner. Plus, he doesn't care about science. Really, I feel bad for Valis because I feel like she's trying really hard, and this is going to be a circus. All right, and then the last thing is the trivia, which I've gone over a billion times, so I feel pretty good about that. I guess the question here is, do we go and get some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire gifts from Giphy so that we could throw them up with Shift Z during the event? I think the answer is yes. Who wants to be a millionaire? There it is. Thank you. English, so hard. Oh, wow. Look at that zoom in. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, this is all quality shit right here. We could just link to them and post them into chat too. We don't have to do full screens on them, but you know, Roll20 kind of poops its pants sometimes when you have too many gifts going on. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Oh, whoa, I don't want to actually watch it. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll just copy the links, and then we'll just paste them out as we need them. Okay. Can't believe nobody entered the game of 20 squares. They could have used that to automatically win the campaign, just like it happened in the lore. But whatever. Let's see. Anything else that really sums it up? That's pretty good with the host coming in. I think we could probably just get by with the establishing shot. That'll kind of set the mood for what we're dealing with. On that note, then, we could probably download it. Let's see. Open image, new tab. Give me that. All right. All right. Cool. So we should probably check out the other venues real quick. Let's see. Where would be good places to have this contest? I mean, that sort of looks like the stage I was just seeing in the GIF. But I feel like there needs to be a place for like the audience to sit and watch. I don't know if any of these are appropriate. This could be cool, but not. So let's hope that the other one has something good. Otherwise, I guess we'll just theater the mind this part. Let's see. Also cool. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna recycle the amphitheater. Haha. From Astoria. That's what we're gonna do. Give me that amphitheater. Scooch it on over here. Alright. Let's go into that amphitheater. Oh, does it say Christmas on it? Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one to kind of establish. Oh, this right here where the logo comes in. Yeah, it does say Christmas though. This one's pretty good with the slow logo, but I'm just gonna go with the zooming in. That should be good enough. They should have an idea what's going on. I guess I could see if there's music for it and play it in the background. That might be kind of cool too. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that is a good reminder. There's a lot. Oh, wow. There is a lot of recurring NPCs that I haven't had to like deal with in a while, and I don't remember what any of them sound like. So, I've got to go and like refresh my NPCs. So, Vulcan, Pythor, blue guy, and Valis and Kyra are going to be okay. I don't think there'll be anybody else I need to deal with. Chandris be the host of the Who Wants to Be a Billionaire? Sorry, a Drachmanaire, Billionaire, yeah, Animal Crossing. Yeah, he could. That'd be kind of cool. It would definitely endear him to the party a bit as well, because then Kyra would be like wearing like a headset and running around with a clipboard, being like a producer. So Chandris being the host would be pretty good, and that would further ingratiate him to the party. Hmm. True. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Nice. Okay, so I do need to, before the game tonight, listen to some Vulcan and Pythor and Chandra stuff so I could remember what the heck it's talking about. Um, okay, so that'll work. And then let's see. We're gonna take this and we're gonna repurpose it. I hate that there's rocks everywhere. Kind of bothers me. Like, I wanted it to be like fresh and clean and new, and I have all the variations of it because I back this Patreon, and oh well. So let's get rid of all these peeps. Go. Huh. What? We don't need two of these. That's kind of weird. All right, those guys could hang out off screen. Let's see. Now I'm wondering if there's an alternate one that has less rocks, but I'm pretty sure I went through and I photoshopped out a bunch of rocks because there were just that many damn rocks on the map. I could also see if there's another amphitheater map, if I knew how to spell it. Let's see. Amphitheater map tabletop. Most of them are just people who are like, here's a coliseum, chop it in half, I guess. Ooh, what's this one? Wow, that looks pretty cool, actually. Okay, hold on. I'll open it up in a new window. What about that for a place to have the events and the people are up in the stands and they're all looking down? That looks kind of cool. Kind of digging that. Right? That looks pretty nice. Let's see. Who is this individual? Noble Crumpet? Okay. Yep, host in the middle, contestants in the seats. This could do us for every single event except the Pokemon events. It's perfect. All right. Noble Crumpet. Are you on Reddit, Noble Crumpet? Because that would be pretty handy. Normally they post their like juicy free maps on Reddit. Overview for Noble Crumpet on Reddit. Okay. Alright, Noble Crumpet, let's see them goods. What? This is just your personal thing. You got stuff out here. Where's your best? Let's see the best stuff you ever posted. Apparently they made an adventure about cooking. Okay. Oh, I really want this map. Let's see. I don't even see it on their Patreon. Oh wait, here's a bigger version on their Tumblr site. Tumblr is such a pain in the ass to find stuff on them. Scroll forever. Keep scrolling. This is a very prolific D&D creator. Alright, I think we have a winner. I got a 1280 by 1280 from their Tumblr with their signature on it, so I assume that they're okay with us using it. It's beautiful. Alright, cool. This is Noble Court. I love it. Alright. That's a good find right there. Alright, you're fired, Astoria Amphitheater. You're too trashy for this town. Get out of here. You suck. Alright. I'm only being hurtful because I don't have a lot of time to prep tonight, and I should have already had this done. Let's see. Oh, we could also use this as the Noble Court if they get in trouble with the law and have to go to fucking court. So this map is solving all kinds of problems. Alright. Yay, super map. Alright, we're just going to leave them signatures right on there. It is definitely a weird map, though, right, for, like, scaling. Because I guess the people that are up near the top would be super big miniatures. And then the people that are down at the bottom would be super small miniatures. I feel like there couldn't really be a combat here. You would just be placing your miniatures down. Would be... After this, they are going to go fight the Hydra, eat its heart, and heal Phil's arm. I am 90% certain that that is what they're going to do. And then, finally, they will head towards Deadfalls and the Ultras. So we have like 2 more weeks before they leave Mitros and get back on the road and start doing some actual adventuring. Not that fighting a Hydra isn't going to be adventuring, but yeah. It's tough with 3-hour sessions. I feel like you don't get as much done as you really want. They are fighting an electric Hydra. It is super nasty. Alright. I don't think we need a grid for this map. I think I will just size everybody to fit, maybe? That could work. Let's see. Am I even close down here to the right size? Finally. Let's see. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave the grid on. That's fine. Okay, so we'll put it right smack in the middle. Dynamic lighting. I wish it wouldn't keep defaulting to black. There we go. That's weird. I wonder why it doesn't snap all the way. Okay. Alright, that's going to be awesome. Very awesome. So, we got the Noble Court. We got the animation for Millionaire that we're going to play. Okay. Then we just need to dump everybody on there that's going to be there, plus crowds. So let's go here, and these same ass people are just going to be everywhere. But this is where we can sort of cheat the perception of, not the perception, yeah, the perspective. There we go. So the people that are down in the lower crowds will be smaller, and the people that are in the upper crowds will be bigger. Sweet. Alright, so is drawing. Here we go. And paste it down. Paste it down. Paste it. Paste it. Alright. Easy peasy. Yeah, these crowd tokens are the greatest. They're the greatest. Courtesy of... Man, I wish I knew everybody's names. Courtesy of somebody super cool on the Odyssey Discord. Let's see. I gotta start writing this stuff down. But this allows the feeling of a crowd without the mess of a crowd. Honestly, I need to start using it for big battles and stuff too. Like, just have like mobs of armies, basically. It'd be super cool. Alright. And let's see, we'll just copy everybody. And we'll paste them down here. And then we'll scale them all up together to save time. Let's see. Did it work? Hey! That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's make it a little bit bigger. No. Oh well. No, actually, that's a good size. Look at that. Ah, so good. Perspective. We're faking it. That's what demoning is all about. Faking everything. You're a stage magician. Oh, yeah. That's why we should definitely have dynamic lighting up in this biz. For sure. For sure. And then, of course, we can have important people up top. So let's go and grab all of our most important people. Alright, we need... Nope, we're going to go with Sexy Valis. There we go. And which Pythor are we going to go with? Let's see. We'll go with Vivali Pythor. Nice. Alright. And we'll go with Cute Gyra. There we go. And we'll go with Sexy Chandris. I went through a lot of decisions with Chandris, but this is another amazing resource from that that same Odyssey Discord. Anybody choose to do the last one? Which was the last one? Stage Magician? Or Stage Magic? Nope, nobody wanted to do any Stage Magic. And nobody did a game of 20 squares either. So I'll try my best not to cry too hard. But let's see. Who else do we need? We need the king. At this point, I probably should have just gone to the goddamn throne room and just copied everybody from the throne room. What am I even doing? Alright. Let's see. I feel like Gaius would take his underage girlfriend with him, for sure. And the king would definitely bring his dragon just to show off. And his hoochie. Bring his hoochie. Alright. So, Gaius, bring a girlfriend. Chandris, you're already there. I'll bring your bodyguard. We'll bring some regular guards too. Then the next time I come to this map, we'll be like, why is everybody clumped up? I don't understand. Let's see. We'll bring these guys, because Acastus, the kind of guy who uses tanks in a parade, for sure. And then we'll bring some more security for the queen. Okay, we've pretty much just grabbed everybody in the whole place. Alright. And back we go. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. Wow, this is the prep I didn't know I needed. It's kind of nuts. Alright. So, let's see. Obviously, the king will be in the northernmost position because he's the best. Alright. And here's this big boy. Yeah, so big he doesn't even fit on the map. There we go. Actually, I think he's just too damn big to be there, period. Honestly, he's he would just have his own place to watch. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Alright, so there's the king and his hoochie. And I'm just holding down Alt so that I can make the sizes any size I want. Alright. Maybe the people repping the academy would be here. I'm going to leave Gaius out. First of all, I don't see Gaius as being too into intellectual pursuits. But it would be nice since they're going to do like a... Oh, yeah. The Who Wants to be a Drachmaneer, they're totally doing that one, for sure. But they want to do like a political statement during the... during the great debates, so maybe Gaius should be there just so that he can have his feelings hurt by whatever it is they say. I don't know. Alright. So this Jabron would be kind of like off screen a little bit, and then Gaius would be up here. But I feel like Gaius would probably have his dragon handy. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Alright. The queen would be down here. Gotta be careful not to make everybody the wrong size, but again, we're just faking perspective here. Alright, down on the ground, we'll have some guards. There we go. In case anybody tries to steal all that sweet Drachmaneer. Make this bigger. Awesome. This fake perspective is kind of fun. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Alright, then we'll put this guy up here. Just like off camera, so they get the hint that there's a big dragon there. And a guy, but you can't actually see it. See? There we go. Cool. Alright. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. And then she goes with the queen. There we go. I probably should have scaled all of this layer at the same time so that they'd be the same size, but I don't really care that much. Okay, put some Amazons down here to make the players feel, whoops, a little bit more safe. There we go. And then we'll make some bigger Amazons down here. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. So cool. Alright. And then whoever's down here will be down here doing what they're doing while everybody looks on. Oh, it looks so cool. Let's zoom it out. That's super cool. And that's what it would look like through their dynamic lighting view. Would be small, medium, big. That's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, it's super ballsy. And I don't think, well, as usual, this particular player does not think about the consequences of their actions when they're playing D&D ever. I think that's their fantasy, is they have to live a very cautious, rules-based real life. So in D&D, they just never think about the consequences of their actions. Yeah. So it should be interesting to see how that pans out. All right. And let's go grab the nerds from the academy itself to be here. All right. They are hiding on the Mitros page in the background. Because at first, I was just going to make this a real quick theater of the mind. Like, oh, are you a nerd? Come to this nerd thing. Okay, you're done. But then I was like, nah, I should probably put a little more investment into it. Let's see. We got all kinds of people hiding on the GM's layer. Let me turn the GM's layer back up so I can see what the hell's going on. Alright. Where are the nerds at? There's one of them. Let's see. Where are the rest of the nerds? Oh, wait. I think these are the rest of the nerds. Okay. I regret choosing this tiefling for Atreus. I didn't want to do an orc, because I'm trying to avoid orcs altogether. And one of them's, like, Macchion's supposed to be an orc, and I changed him out. And I think someone is supposed to be a tiefling, off the top of my head. But I feel like that takes away from the interesting aspects of Chandras. But at the same time, it would make Chandra seem a bit more approachable because, oh, there are other tieflings besides him. He's not the only one in the whole world. What a tough call. Let's see. I'll just check real quick who the nerds are supposed to be. Alright, summoned by the king. And we're in the city of Mitros. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. King's Dragon. Explore the city. City of Mitros. Events. Where are the great debates? Temple District. The Academy. Here we go. Yep, he is supposed to be a tiefling. Atreus, the tiefling. Well, Atreus already kind of sounds like Astraeus. So we've got a blue tiefling with a name similar to the name of someone else in the party. I'm just going to fire this guy. He's fired. Alright, so let's see what we got instead. I think I got a recent batch of tokens. We want to have a dude. Let's see. We'll go with this dude right here. This dude will work. Alright. And we need a different name for him. So let's go to our ancient Greek name generator. Karapos. Karapos is a pretty cool name. So there we go. Karapos, parentheses, Atreus. So I know exactly what he's replacing. Sweet. Alright, then I need you 4 people. Take you over to our nerd map. Sweet. Alright. Oh, I guess we could have kept him a tiefling, you're right. And had him be a tiefling that also grew up in the Hard Knock streets of the Hard Knocks, because that establishes that this dude has friends. But we could change his name to Karapos. Alright. Alright, good compromise. Good compromise. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You'll get a job some other time. We're always casting. We're always looking for new people. Alright. Let's bring this guy out. Alright. I think it's actually pronounced Hirapos. CH is like a hrich type sound. Anyways. Let's scale all these people down. This lady's small because she is a gnome, which There's really not a lot of gnomes in the adventure, but this is the second gnome that they've met, so... Alright. Good. This is prepped. We're good to go. I don't want to do any more prep for this. We'll just bullshit everything else that we need. Alright. So, but I am so happy with this map. Like, wow. It looks so cool. I just love the fake perspective and everything. It is so cool. Yeah. Alright, real quick, I will go and double check on the Hydra, which is here. Alright, yeah, that's our sweet... Whoa! That's our sweet baby right there. And that's all statted out and ready to go. And we did like a Frankenstein on this particular map to make it work. Heroic Maps did release a pretty cool set of Hydra layer maps, but I will need monster layers later in the game, so I do not mind that they have been revealed early. This will be a classic swim down to the entrance kind of deal. So they're gonna start on this map, dive down, swim into the cave, which is right there. And there's the entrance. See, it's all mapped out. It's all mapped out. Here's the stat block over here. It's a pretty nutso creature, Stormmaw Hydra. Yeah, but they're so strong, and there's 6 of them plus 15 Pokemon, so they should be okay. But yeah, this map is all set to go. And then let's see. Then they're gonna travel along the road, and let's go to the map real quick, which would be way back here. Alright, so I think I already mapped it out in advance. Yep, how to get to the Deadfalls. And so to reiterate to myself what will need to be prepped, we're going to swing by the vineyard and have a quick roleplay there with the satyr and the elephants. That's the kind of campaign this is. Alright, then the Autumn Tower, which they've started to rebuild. Okay. Then they're going to go to Mithril Mines, which I'd like to finally get a location scene for. Now, they're going to pick up Reset's shield, because it should be ready by then. The shield that you could put heads in the mouth and it does crazy shit. Then they might swing by Astoria to see Queen Honora and their friends there. So that's another spot they might stop. They might swing by the Oracle. She's with them right now, but maybe they'll drop her back off at her house. There we go. But it would... Yeah, that would work. Drop off Oracle. Okay, so they got to drop off the Oracle. Then they go to the Sour Vintage. And then they make it to the Deadfalls. And in between the Sour Vintage and the Deadfalls is where we should be looking at encounters. So we're going to have a Spooky Forest. Alright, and I have a map picked out for the Deadfalls, but tempted to try to make one, because I'm really getting into making these maps. Alright, and then I want to do a ghost version of the ship, and then we'll have to get that whole Estor thing set up. I would say, with all of the possible stops they're going to make, even if they were all role-played, it's going to be a 2-session road trip from Mitros to the Deadfalls. So, that puts our fight with Esther out 4 weeks, right? 5 weeks? So, tonight, next week will be the Hydra, 2 weeks of travel. So 5 weeks from now, we got to have Esther ready to go. And then they return to Mitros, where they will do Lady of Coins and Hypatia's parents, who are going to be mixed up with the Nerd-Dragon family or whatever, and all that scandal. They're going to find out that Valis is mixed up with the Lady of Coin, was using her as like an agent of change in the city and funding her and everything. But then, you know, Lady of Coin took it too far, blah, 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 blah. So they got to clean up that mess. And that's going to require a lot of tuning, because everything I'm hearing about that particular quote-unquote adventure, it's pretty weak. And, yeah. So everything about that character feels pretty poorly planned out, the Lady of Coin. And then the Great Games, which I think will be at least 2 sessions long. And then finally, they will start exploring the islands. So, let's see. Dinner Party, dealing with the Lady of Coin. 2 episodes for that. Oh, we gotta have the beach episode. So that's 5 weeks. And then, if we're assuming that Esther takes a whole session. Alright, so we got Hydra. And then we've got Travel. Esther. Beach. There we go. Town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coin. And then Great Games. And then we're going to start actually sailing around these freaking islands. So, that means we got tonight, which doesn't count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. 9 weeks from now, we got to have all of the inner sea prepped. That is hopefully not a tall order, but wow. Okay. Some of those islands don't have any prep, and they have a lot going on. They're like, all this stuff happens, and there's no maps and not a lot of lead up to it, so that should be pretty interesting. All right, I'm gonna grab something to eat and probably listen to some of the older sessions to try to refresh who the hell Vulcan, Pythor, and Chandras are, and then I'll be back here at 9 o'clock tonight hosting the game. So, all right. Night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow if you're hanging out. I don't know what we're prepping tomorrow, but we'll be prepping something. All right.